It's fashion o'clock, you know what time it is. It's time for La Vogue, where we talk all things fashion. If you're just watching the show for the first time, a carbo, welcome. We talk all things fashion here. We talk about the trending things in fashion. We take you on a trip. For those of you who cannot, go to all those runway, we'll bring runway to your bedroom. That's all we do here. My name is Joynice, and I don't do this alone. I have with me my beautiful, ever gorgeous, drop dead divas, Dami and Ibi. How you guys doing? Yes, call yourself things. How you guys doing?
Good cheers.
Man,
I like your hair.
Thank you. So guys, sit back, relax. We'll be right back after this. Heading straight into our trend segment. If you're a lover of coats, then this segment is for you. We're talking wool coats. Now, wool coats are made of flatted wool fabrics, a process that will shrink the fabric but also increase its thickness, which will provide a better insulation than a regular thin wool fabric. This results in a very thick fabric, up to half an inch, which, being also very dense, is fairly windproof. What do you guys think of wool coats? I think it's mostly worn, winter seasons. Maybe when you wear an outfit, you put on the wool coat and it just keeps you warm. What do you think about it?
It's first of the fabric is very thick.
Very
like you
thick.
said, it's thick, thick. You can't wear this in Nigeria.
Nah.
But people who are vast in traveling, especially to tropical areas, places that are
They
cold,
use this a lot.
yeah, they probably will have seen people wear it. And I like when I see it in movies. When I see guys wear coats like this, it gives this sort of class, especially when you're watching a movie, an espionage movie, and they wear things like this, and they are all waiting for maybe the boss or something. I like
Mostly still
yeah,
in Britain movies. What do you think about it, baby?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not a thing for me because I live in this country, but definitely, it's a fashion piece that would be nice to have, especially if you have plans to travel the world.
Yeah.
If you have people, that travel around a lot, you'll notice that most of them usually have different types of coats, and definitely a wool coat has to be one of them because it takes very well for cold. Like, it makes your body very, very, warm and heated. So definitely a wool coat is very essential.
Yeah, if you're a great traveler, you should have this because it will serve you the purpose which it was made for. Next up is long coats. Now, an overcoat is a type of long coat intended to be worn as the outermost garment, which usually extend below the knee. Overcoats are most commonly used in winter when warmth is more important. They are sometimes confused with or referred to as top coats, which are shorter at end or above the knees. Long coats. Long coats are usually worn, with ladies. I think if you wear a short dress, you just put on a long coat on that dress. I think it just makes your outfit pop. Also, guys use it as well. Would this something you wear, Dami?
For a guy, for me, it's something I can wear if I'm not in Nigeria, because you need this as an essential.
It's also
abroad.
a thick fabric as well.
Yeah, it's thick fabric abroad. But in Nigeria, you necessarily do not need to wear this. You don't necessarily do not have to have this in your closet. But when I see this on guys, it's a huge turn on for me, especially when it's
slayed properly.
Slayed properly on your suit. This is something a lot of guys abroad wear when they are going to work. People who work in office environment, this is something you see in their closet, especially people who are lawyers. Okay, I'm taking inspiration from Suits. If you've seen Suits, you should be able to
see
relate.
a lot of coats there.
Yeah,
It's your thing.
It's definitely my thing. As a matter of fact, I actually have one Zara long coat that I have never worn in Nigeria. It was given to me by a friend, a friend that travels. It's a nice, very fashionable piece, but I cannot wear it. We're in Nigeria. Amasa did not even come. It's anybody.
Amasa that comes with
But it's very fashionable. I'm seeing a long coat and a very nice short mini dress.
Yes.
And nice slippers, heels. You would be flying, but not in Nigeria.
Okay. I think generally coats are just mostly worn abroad because of the kind of weather they have. Yeah. So next up is parka coats. Now, parka is a type of coat as well as insulated one that defines strong winds and cold. It always has a hood that forks. Four-lined parka coat's design has changed through the decades, but the primary purpose old parkas haven't, keeping people dry and warm. So I think the primary purpose is just to keep you dry and warm. If you're places like Russia that's very cold, Canada, these are the kind of clothes you should have if you're traveling.
Okay, as opposed, depending, as opposed to like the long coats where you see a lot of office people wear it. The parka coat is what you see a lot of foreman wear abroad, like people who really don't work in the offices.
Yes, it's
people,
not a fashionable
yeah, it's not
piece.
something you see people wear to the office most of the time. It's probably people who are like formans abroad, like I said earlier. That's what you see them wear most of the time because it doesn't look very official. So it's something you can just wear to construction sites and all of that.
Maybe what do you think of it?
It's definitely a coat, you know, applicable for like said formans, also applicable for like people that, you know, do snowboarding, that you need to protect yourself properly, you know. I like that the detail going around the neck kind of almost makes it a fashionable piece. Almost, because you know some people now do like some people now have like all sorts of things going on at the nape of the hoodie. You know, so it can be a fashionable piece if one likes.
Okay. Next up is duster coats. Now, duster coats were designed specifically to improve soldiers' fortunes, even as they kept out water and warmed the wearer. They were comfier, lighter, better camouflage, and better ventilated than their procedures. Now, guys, why I'm laughing because Dami said this could look like raincoats.
But you know the thing about it is, when we know, you know, how it came to be, then it does make sense. Because personally, if I take a look at this picture, I'm like ugly. You know, but when you know that, oh, it helps soldiers camouflage, oh, it does actually keep you warm on the inside, and on the outside it's waterproof, that does make sense, you know. As a fashion statement piece, not necessarily, except you're in the army and you just want to come and show outside world, but you just keep it for when you go to work.
Dami, I know you're not feeling this cold, but
no, I am not. So in
my
my
head,
head,
you're just made for a purpose.
In my head, I'm thinking of a creative way to wear it. All in all, as a fashion piece, this is something that would not be in my wardrobe.
Yeah.
You would not find it in my wardrobe.
You would not wear it.
I would not wear it. Even if I was in the abroad, I probably would not wear it.
Wear something more fashionable.
Yeah. And if you look at it very well, it looks like it's made from leather, but rough leather. It's not like the smooth leather skirts that we see and we love. So this is something that even if you have in your wardrobe in Nigeria, you have to keep it in a very cool environment. If not, it will start peeling and it won't last. Yes, that's what I think about this.
Okay, all right. Let us know the kind of coats that you like in our comment section on social media handle. Next up is Fashion Army. We'll be right back after this.
If you're still tuned in on the show, then you are definitely about to have much more fun because we're going into our Fashion Army segment where we basically, you know, look and dissect and we dissect looks at fashion shows or award shows. Now this time we're going to be taking a look at the 2021 Grammys, some of the really best looks, and this is the second part of that. Now the very first look we have, guys, is Dua Lipa in this Versace piece, and of course, you know, her jewelry is by Bulgari. What do you guys think?
I love this dress. I'm a pink lover any day, anytime. I love the fabric. She's effortlessly slaying the outfit. The hair for me, the makeup. She looks gorgeous. You have to have a very good body to rock this dress.
Okay, for me, I love the sleeves. I love the fact that she's standing, she's giving us the Angelina Jolie pose. I also love the fact that her hair is pulled back. The makeup, if you look closely, you see that eyeshadow is the color of her dress, like pink, purple. The whole look looks well put together, and it looks like something I would totally wear.
True.
I would
wear
wear
it. Makes sense. For me, what I really like is the iridescent feel that the material has, you know, like the inner wear and then the outer wear, both of them meshed together have a really nice, very soft and sexy look. What I also really like, guys, is the pose for this picture, because she's giving me, I'm about to carry out a betting parlor vibe, like you can strap guns on her ankle and she don't pull it out, like, no, go on. But she looks really good. I like the outfit. It's Grammy worthy, guys.
Grammy worthy.
So fashion right
all the way. Fashion right all the way. I can't wait to see a Nigerian celebrity that will recreate this. And if I was to pick, I'll pick Messi Eke or Toke Makinwa.
but they have a body.
Yeah, and they are very daring when it comes to their fashion choices.
Suggested that you have to
Well, those two she called actually, yeah, we'll work it out. Leave those
for you know.
Yeah.
Or Idia Essien also work them.
True that.
Okay.
Alright, so the next look we have is Megan the Stallion in this Dolce and Gabbana piece, and of course her jewelry is from Chopard. What do you guys think?
There's a lot going on in this dress.
I know.
The hair's busy, the dress is busy, the slit is way, But she had a way of just making everything look like there's not too much, but there's so much. But I love the color. Orange is not something we see every time on the red carpet, so it was a very daring color. And I love her hair, but I don't know, I just feel like the dress is so busy, the hair is so busy, the shoes looks busy. I don't know, but all in all, I give it a 5 out of 10.
Okay, for me, this is a look that's been replicated on the red carpet over and over. It's not like it's a new look on the red carpet. This is something we've seen a lot of celebrities wear. But what I think makes it different and makes it stand out is the fact that it has a lot going on and it doesn't look out of place with this dress. I love her hair. I love the fact that it's well styled. I love the jewelry. I love everything except her shoes.
So for me, there's a lot going on my dress. I feel like the shoes are so wrong. The dress is already so much. The neck piece so much. The hair. I don't know how I feel about this look. I feel like there's too much going on. So I feel like if I go too deep to that effect, I'll even start to take over this and if she should catch me, she will finish me because she's good at what she does. So I'm just going to keep my secret. So what do you guys think? Fashion right or wrong?
Fashion maybe.
Fashion right without the shoes.
Fashion maybe for me.
Yeah.
Maybe fashion maybe for me. So
Alright guys, that's all we can take on the show. I hope you guys have learned a thing or two. Remember, you can drop your questions or suggestions on our social media handles till I come your way, same time, same station. Remember to always look good, look your very best. It's me signing out. I'm my girls. Bye.
Bye guys. Bye guys.